Hey everyone, this is Kenji López-Alt for Serious Eats in the Food Lab, and today I'm going to show you how to make Chile Verde with pork in just about 40 minutes in your pressure cooker. It's one of the best flavor to work ratios of any recipe I know. If you can chop up ingredients and dump them into a pot, you can make this. Here's how you do it. For this recipe, we're using boneless pork shoulder cut into 2-inch cubes. It's inexpensive, packed with flavor, and an ideal cut for the pressure cooker, which quickly breaks down its tough connective tissue and turns it tender and luxurious. Once you've cubed up the pork, it's time for the vegetables. Dice up 3/4 of a pound of tomatillos, 2/3 of a pound of poblano peppers, 6 ounces of Anaheim, Cubanelle, or Hatch chilies, 2 serrano or jalapeno peppers, a small white onion, and 6 whole cloves of garlic. Now for the hard part. Just dump them all in the pressure cooker and dump the pork right on top of them. Phew! For flavoring, we're keeping it simple. Grind up a tablespoon of whole toasted cumin seeds in a mortar and pestle. Whole cumin has much better flavor than pre-ground, and once you factor in the cleanup time, a granite mortar and pestle is actually faster than an electric spice grinder for small amounts of spices. It also releases more flavor by crushing plant cells instead of shearing them. Add that cumin to the pressure cooker and season generously with salt. Now, stir everything together and then heat the pressure cooker just until you start to hear sizzling. Close it up and let it cook at high pressure for 30 minutes. Now, you've probably heard that you're never supposed to run a pressure cooker without liquid in it, but dishes like this, which use a ton of fresh vegetables, are the exception. As those vegetables break down, they release plenty of liquid for the meat to cook in, and you have the advantage of not watering down the flavor with any excess water. After 30 minutes, release the pressure rapidly and open up the cooker. You see how much liquid we got in there? Now just fish out the tender chunks of pork using a pair of tongs and set them aside in a bowl. Blend up the vegetable base into a smooth puree using either an immersion blender or by blending it in batches in a countertop blender. Stir the pork back in, then finish it all off with a big handful of minced fresh cilantro and a glug of Asian fish sauce. It's my secret ingredient. It sounds really weird in a Mexican stew, but believe me, fish sauce packs a ton of umami flavor. It really brings out the meatiness in the pork. Serve the Chile Verde with fresh corn tortillas and ice-cold beer. You don't even have to tell your guests how easy it was to make. They wouldn't believe you anyway.